to whoever is here. Who are you? Oh, Cosmic 420. Oh my gosh, you were right on top of it. Hi. Mary Grace is Mary Grace. What's Mary Grace? Mary Grace is doing something right now. She's on her way. Hi. How you doing today? You're so sweet. Cosmic 420 is already here. He's like, my favorite podcast in the world. We do this for you, buddy. We are good. We are so good. Thank you for asking, Cosmic 420.
Are we?
What is your real name?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I don't know if we've ever actually
Did we
asked you
ever
because
ask?
we love your username so much.
Wait, I want to also hear the story behind your username.
It was their birthday is 420. But what's
So
with
it's
the, yeah,
coming
what's the
up.
cosmic from?
Maybe they're into like astrology.
Something.
I'm into pulling my pants up before I sit down.
But shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my aunt's attic. We're a little bit
Wow.
late today. We weren't here last week.
Sorry if you missed us.
Yeah, we had life going on. Mary Grace.
I'm so tired.
You got a lot going on. You got work, or not work, but
Also
that too,
work.
yeah. But school and everything.
I've been so tired.
Oh, that you don't like your real name?
Well, tell us.
Well, we'll tell us anyway.
so we can also
We can
dislike it.
We can stick
No,
with-
because I bet we'll be like, oh wait, that's actually a good name. I didn't even check the levels. I hope we're good. Woo,
Oh,
man.
Holy pig. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back.
Who?
It's just a flag as their username. What is your name? We're learning names today. Cosmic 420. If you don't want to share your name, that's fine. But we like
But
names.
we've also shared ours, so
Well, it is our podcast.
show me yours.
Diego. That's right. Diego.
That's
From
my
last
name.
week. Not last week. We weren't
Oh.
here last week, but 2 weeks ago. But yeah.
Diego.
Hello. Welcome back, Diego.
Wow.
So it's, yeah, like I said, it's been about 2 weeks. Time is weird for me. I don't know what we've discussed. Where did we leave off in life? What's new with you?
I don't even know.
No?
Did I already have my birthday?
Yes. They took you out to a bar or something?
Yeah,
and
okay, we talked. I had a
we
birthday.
did? Okay. Did I update you on the Scotland nonsense?
Nonsense?
Yeah.
Good nonsense or bad nonsense?
Bad nonsense.
What? Tell me.
Well,
Why
sort
are you
of.
smiling though when you say it?
Because it was bad, now it's good.
This is so hard. You
No wonder
seeing
it felt
this?
so long but low key quick. Yeah, right on, Diego. So Scotland nonsense. Tickets got canceled.
For what? The plane?
Uh-huh.
How? Why?
Because I guess my aunt had gone through like a third party fake
Like
something
Trivago or
other.
something?
I have no idea. But I guess I don't know if it's because of all the TSA nonsense or stuff, but everything got canceled and refunded. So at least we got refunded for it.
well, yes, but also no.
My mom calls me up and she freaks out. She's just like, our tickets got canceled. What are we gonna do? And I'm sitting here, and this is when you know, like you've reached that peak level
Insanity.
of the peace that the Lord promises, because that is the type of thing that would have beforehand had me absolutely freaking out. But peace beyond all understanding that the Lord promises and He delivers, because I was like, okay. I was so totally fine. My mom's sitting there freaking out. My parents actually started fighting over the phone, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to listen to that. But okay, whatever, fine. And I didn't worry about it. And then like 2 hours later, my aunt comes and is like, okay, we got tickets again.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Right.
okay. So I was so not worried about it. And the tickets are actually better this time around.
Okay, yes, because
Mhm.
I think I tried to mention this as we were like wrapping up a few weeks ago. I don't remember the comedian's name. I think he's a comedian. I'm not even positive because he comes up on my Instagram all the time and I love him. But he has like this thing that he does to kind of get him through moments like that where something bad happens. He says, "Oh, thank you." Like as in like this door closed but another door opens. And the example that he gave is like you're at the airport and your flight gets delayed 4 hours. He goes, "Oh, thank you. Now I have this time that I can relax." Like just kind of like having a positive perspective. But like with this, like, "Oh, thank you. Now we have better
So much better.
tickets."
Infinitely better. So we actually are, instead of doing an overnight flight, which was before, I don't sleep in anything but a pitch black horizontal. I'm like
Horizontal.
horizontal room.
The room has to be horizontal. If the room, what's a vertical room?
No,
You ever been in a vertical room before?
I have multiple times.
What's a vertical room?
You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have no idea. But no, I have to be like totally pitch black room. I have to be horizontal. I cannot sleep sitting up. It just so I knew
No,
that
me
this
neither.
flight was going to absolutely wreck me for the first half of this trip, right?
Sure.
And so when it got canceled, and I just was so peaceful about it. And now these new tickets have us flying all during the day, so I don't have to worry about sleeping on the plane. We get into London rather than flying directly into Edinburgh. We get into London, and then we'll have one night. I already booked the hotel, and that's what I actually did when I went to Barnes and Noble just now. I just booked the hotel, and we'll take a train from London to Edinburgh in the morning, and then we'll have like a whole night just to recuperate from the flight and everything, no problem. So I was like so excited. We're starting the trip off fresh and everything.
That's really nice.
So I was really excited, and
Good.
then now I was trying to buy the train tickets, but of course my stinking I did it again. What's it called? My credit card. Every time I try to make a purchase nowadays,
It thinks it's fraudulent or something.
yeah, it says it needs verification. You need to call the number, and I'm like, it's a yes until it's a no. You know, just just accept everything, and then just let me. Hey, is this suspicious? You know, are you okay with it? Like, stopping it, please. I'm just trying to book something.
I love that my card, every time I go to Walmart, it stops me because it thinks it's fraudulent. But a $2,000 Sam's Club credit card in the middle of the night is fine. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
It like picks and chooses like what it decides is fraudulent.
Yes.
It's happened so many times on like Ticketmaster. I'm like, I have bought hundreds of tickets through the Ticketmaster. Quit denying it.
Yeah, let's use some pattern recognition here.
Yeah, I don't know. But I love how they come in just long enough. They got the #1 viewer badge, commented, "Can y'all STFU?" and then left.
Can y'all STF you?
Oh, that
I
is
actually like
hilarious.
that.
But yeah, so no, everything worked out just fine.
Good.
I'm pretty excited about it. Now the only thing that I have to worry about, I'm not going to worry about it because, like you said, if it happens, like it happens. But to get back to London, the earliest train we can take out and get back in time for our flight is putting us back into London and like a couple hours before our flight.
Mhm.
But we have to go from King's Cross to Heathrow,
Mhm.
which is like an hour.
Mhm.
You know, and so I'm like, we then only have like an hour between getting there and our flight taking off. So it's a little bit
It's a
like
little tricky.
we're pushing it. We're threading the needle on that one.
It's all right.
But it'll be fine. If we miss our flight, then I don't know. Maybe we'll get one later in the day and we'll have a day to hang out in London. I don't know.
Be
My
okay.
mom wanted to see some London. I'm like, it's just not going to work out this trip because it's just time crunch and everything not happening. And I also don't care about London enough to spend a bunch of time and money there. So
yeah.
the realest podcast I've ever seen. Thank
you. I think.
Thank you. No, I'm going to take that as a compliment, whether or not it
Okay.
was.
Although what you were saying about like fraudulent and like verifying stuff. So I got a letter. Oh, the dog is barking outside. There's another dog outside.
Oh, now, dog, inside. You need to go get that. I can ramble about
Yes,
something.
but she was like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you left me hanging on that one, though. She was like, you know what else you left me hanging? Dog was sunbathing. No, Mary Grace also left me hanging for a couple days. She texted me and she's like, are you busy on April 11th? And then I was just like, well, I do have work, but if you need me to reschedule, I'll do it. What do you need? What's up? And then she just left me on red for like 2 days. Left me totally on a cliffhanger and everything. Didn't say nothing. And then, I don't know. Oh, and then no, she answered. I think it was about watching the dog, so no big deal. I thought she was going to say something fun, like we were going to go somewhere, do something, but no. It's fine. Whatever. Okay, somebody asked about the book. Thank you. Ha ha ha. While Mary Grace is gone and she doesn't care about books, I will go ahead and ramble about that. So it's backwards, but it's The Red Winter. Read it a couple weeks ago. This book is so interesting because it perfectly illustrates how whacked my Goodreads review system is. So my review, like the 1 through 5 stars and everything, 1 is I either hated it so much that I did not finish it kind of thing. 2 is like, oh, I read it, but it's just like, it's just a book. I didn't really care about it. 3 is, oh, okay, I really liked this. 4 is, oh my God, I love this. I'm totally obsessed. And 5 is, what is life? This book has completely changed my life. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm living my life differently because of this book. I read this one. It took me a couple weeks to finish it because I wasn't necessarily bored, but it didn't enthrall me. It didn't have me like, oh, I have to read. I just like every once in a while I was like, oh, I'm reading the book. I should probably read a couple chapters. I would read one or two and be like, okay, I'm done for now. So it took me a long time to get through this book. And
I'm shocked.
It's a little bit.
What did you rate it?
Well, this is why this like I said perfectly illustrates why my review system is so weird.
Okay.
Jesus loves you. Thank you. You're
Thank you.
gorgeous. They say you shouldn't support Starbucks. I kind of don't. This is more from Barnes and Noble. This is a Barnes and Noble cafe. They do buy Starbucks stuff, but they know me there. But you're so right. Don't support Starbucks. Okay. But my review system is so weird because the entire time I was reading this, like I said, I wasn't enthralled with it, but I wasn't bored necessarily. So this was sitting between like a 2 and 3 star the entire time I was reading it until the very last page. Not even just the last page, but like the third to last sentence of the entire book where the meaning, the metaphor finally clicked.
Okay.
And it went from like a 2-3 stars to 5.
At the end.
At the very end.
Wow.
And that is because, like I said, when I'm reading the whole thing, I wasn't like enthralled with it. But that's because I'm not a critical thinker when I read. I read just for the funsies, right? But if anyone applies any sort of critical thinking to their reading experience, the metaphor might have clicked a lot faster for you. And then the whole meaning of it would have been so much more profound. But it didn't click until literally the last page for me. So now when I reread it, I'm going to go into it with a bigger appreciation and understanding for it. 5 stars. This book has something to say, and it says it well. It says it in such a unique way. So it's about, I'm like so excited about it. I'm getting winded. Oh my God, I'm not breathing through my sentences.
Breathe.
But so it's about Sebastian Grave, who, depending on who you ask, he is a sorcerer, a magician, a witch, a devil, depending on who you ask, he's different things. But the son of an ex-lover comes and recruits him to return back to this town that has been ravaged by this beast that 20 years ago he was a part of a hunt for. They didn't catch it then. 20 years has gone by. It's ravaging the city again. And so they're trying to recruit him. This son comes and says, can you come help us out with this kind of thing? And he is like, okay, well, I gave my word way back when. I'll go ahead and finish what I started back then, as well as it'll give me a chance to see my old lover. And so he goes back and he, whatever. There's a lot more to it. And like I said, the metaphor is so much deeper and so much more profound. Like I said, this book has something to say. And I don't want to say too much about it because it like ruins the intrigue for it. But it's a fantasy, but it has some real world, like hard-hitting lesson at the very end. That's the thing. It was like sitting at 2 or 3 stars. Did I love the book? No. Did it change did it change the way I view the world and everything around me? Yes, it did. So 5 stars.
Wow.
I didn't love it, but 5 stars.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Wait, which one of us is to the right, technically? He's Penn and Teller? Moto Mafia? What do you mean? Does the book have pictures?
Ew, she smells crazy.
Lady to the right. Boop, got your nose. You're to the right.
No.
Your nose has been gotten.
I need it.
Yeah, so it's definitely, I feel like this book is a really great,
must you be this way?
What's it called? Like a book club. It's a one and done. It's not a series or anything. This would be a really great book club read because everybody could take away something differently.
You should start like an online book club. But it's just whatever you're reading.
It's only what I'm reading.
Yeah, you say.
Because I don't want other people
and if you do a DNF, you say, okay, everybody, we're done.
Nobody can finish this. Nobody's allowed.
Everybody has to drop it immediately.
Who wants to join my online book club? Because this one's up. Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't.
Yep, the brunette. That's Mary Grace.
Leave me alone.
You got your nose booped.
I don't want that. Wait, I love how we have the nail glue in the camera.
Oh. That's great. Shout out to that. It fixed my nail that popped off.
Told you I had nail glue, man.
I winded myself. So that's that book. Give it a read.
Oh, I was gonna talk about.
Sorry.
What?
The coffee on the couch was stressing him out.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I really don't care.
It's tea, by the way. Just saying. It's chai.
Chai. That's coffee.
Definitely
Look at
not.
it.
That's tea, baby. That is tea. I don't.
All right, let's start the debate. I hate
I
coffee.
can't do coffee anymore. It's too bitter.
But what is coffee? It can only
Beans.
be coffee beans.
See, I'm drinking leaf juice. Coffee is bean juice.
What is a bean? You know how there's not actually vegetables?
Yeah.
I just learned about this.
Yeah.
They're all just parts of a plant.
Yeah. Vegetable is like a catch-all term for all the different things of a plant,
Yes.
but there's not like. It's
But
not
like a
vegetable.
cucumber then is a fruit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was trying to think though, is there any plant that we eat a part of the plant and we call that a vegetable? We also eat the fruit and call it a fruit. Is there any that we do both with? The best I could come up with was grape leaves, but I wouldn't call that a vegetable. I'd call it a grape leaf.
But it's vegetation.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it a vegetable. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
I
when
think
I
that's
eat
the
like
point.
dolmas, I'm like, oh, not like vegetables.
But I think that's the point. It's not technically a vegetable because vegetables don't exist.
yes, but I would call spinach a vegetable.
Because that falls into like the catch-all term, but it's a leaf.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But can you think of any that we have both?
You're gonna make me like. That's the type of
I just
stupid.
I
That's
just
the type of like
think
stupid
about it.
category of thing that I would spend entirely too much time
Yeah,
researching.
I spent like almost a whole car ride like trying to think about it.
Oh, what are we saying here? Wait,
But
I'm going to run for president to specifically ban podcast equipment. What would you say? I send that book to my wife. She likes reading books. Do you think she
Aw.
would like?
that's really cute.
Depends on what your what type of book your wife likes. This definitely went more fantasy with some deeper meaning and metaphor to it that I only learned at the very end. Okay, no joke. Joshua Miller, you said so. Project Hail Mary. That's actually something I want to see.
What?
Project Hail Mary.
You haven't said a word yet, so I don't know what we're talking about.
Project Hail Mary,
What is that, a show?
the movie
I haven't
that
never
Ryan
heard of
Gosling is in. I've heard a lot of really great reviews about it, and I kind
it.
of want to go
It's
see
recent?
it.
It just came out?
Yeah, it's a sci-fi movie. I want to go see it.
Mm.
No, not into that.
I don't know. I don't really think I like sci-fi.
Say some political and controversial, then get. No, we don't want to do that. We've already done that.
And get what? Canceled again?
and get some publicity. We don't like that.
It hasn't worked yet.
It hasn't worked. We've done it, but we don't also want publicity. We're just doing our own thing. I make my own coffee, natural caffeine, protein powder with a little vanilla and creatine.
That sounds amazing.
Nice.
I hate coffee.
I can't do the bitterness of it anymore. I used to.
I don't like the way I feel.
It was the only thing that got me through my trade school experience. Does it make you feel like buzzy and jittery and
My body's awake, but my mind is more tired.
same?
What's all this about?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
If you're
Co-host?
asking to join,
Sorry,
we don't really do that.
We don't really do.
But you come in real life and we'll have you.
Yeah, we have guests.
We've doxed ourselves plenty of times. You know where to find us.
I get unflavored caffeine. Caffeine comes in flavors. What?
I don't know. No, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, something you learn every day. I don't know.
Nothing gives me good energy except for sleeping.
I don't even get that. I don't even get that. I'm not joking.
Depending on the sleep.
It does not matter the amount of sleep I get. I don't recall ever feeling not tired. It's been so long. I'm perpetually exhausted. Existing is rather difficult.
The only times that what is she doing?
She's being a dog.
The only times that I've slept and felt rested is when I take like cold medicine. And I wake up feeling awesome.
I wake up from medicatedly induced rest. I wake up feeling completely hungover.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel amazing.
Rub it in my face a little more.
No.
I'm happy for you, but screw you.
No, because I can't do it often.
That's true.
I'm
Anything
gonna
that
get
I've
Alzheimer's.
been basically living off of Tylenol the past few days.
Why?
Oh, my shoulders and neck are wrecked. Absolutely flipping wrecked. I don't know if it's from work or whatever,
Probably.
but the way I sleep, yeah, I'm having a hard time.
What's your
getting through
pillow
the day.
situation?
I have my pillow, which is decrepit and terrible.
You sleep on that though?
Oh yeah.
I thought you just held it.
No, I've tried to switch out pillows and then just
You
hold
sleep
them.
on pillow?
I sleep on pillow. I can't help it. So
You
like I said,
guys, what she's describing, by the way, when she says pillow, don't imagine a pillow. Whatever image came into your mind, delete that. Go to a junkyard, okay? I just want to take you to a junkyard first. And then just find like a little tissue on the floor or something, put some dirt in it, That's pillow, okay? That's not a pillow. No wonder you're all messed up. You need a pillow.
But I use another pillow that is a normal pillow.
Under pillow?
Yeah.
But I feel like pillow's doing more harm than good because it's kind of clumpy.
Probably. Well, the thing about the clumpiness is that I can like mold it however I want.
Yeah, but have you ever woken up? Like, I know that like when I sleep with my hair in a ponytail, I wake up and the ponytail is in my neck and it hurts so bad. You don't ever have clumps of pillow that you wake up and pillows like under your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. It doesn't feel good.
Not the clump. It's the way that like the clumps will then like compact and it's then I'm like sleeping on a brick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you put pillow under the other pillow?
I have tried everything. I naturally, in the middle of my sleep, I just naturally migrate back to pillow.
I get it. I get that. But you gotta figure that out maybe.
Who is... The content on this page and this live don't match up. What does that mean?
Like probably my posts because I don't post about the live.
Oh, yeah, this is her account because we can't go live on the actual My Aunt's Attic podcast. Follow the actual My Aunt's Attic podcast and we can eventually fix it.
It's okay. People do that all the time where they're like go live but they don't have any posts.
Hi, Gabe. Gabe's back.
Hello, Gabe.
Always see you guys live. I fuck with determination and grind. Keep it up, Van. I shouldn't have said
Thank
that.
you.
Sorry.
What?
I was just reading and I accidentally did that, but okay,
I didn't
whatever.
hear you. I didn't even hear it.
That's fine. That's good.
I heard like keep up the grind and
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we caught up with everything. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. No, I've tried to get away from pillow and I can't. I cannot. I'm okay. So again, I have slept on this same exact pillow for 30 years. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. This pillow is 30 years old.
It's so gross.
The casing around it is so thin you can see directly through it. You can see all the clumpies.
It's like a curtain.
It is ground zero.
It's made of that.
Nobody can see what you're pointing at.
It's a curtain.
A sheer curtain.
Sheer with little clumps.
Yeah. It's
at this point though, like you know when they say like if you replace every part of a ship individually, at what point does it become a different ship?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the materials that are found in pillow are no longer pillow material. They are all like bodily.
Oh my god.
Like I feel like it's at this point just like dust and debris.
Just clumps of my own
but
skin
there's
cells.
No original material left from pillow.
The original materials, it's hanging on by a thread.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
don't have anything like that in my life.
Original pillow has probably disintegrated.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even pillow anymore.
It's on its way out.
It's just you.
Listen, this is actually
it's like your hair is like threaded, forms like a skin,
disgusting.
And like your skin cells are the.
I still have yet to bring it. I should just bring it in and have a show and tell of how absolutely disgusting this thing is.
Show and traumatize.
Yeah, honestly, but it's my pillow. My mom brought me home from the hospital and put me on this thing. So when I say it's 30 years old, I mean it. It's 30 years old.
It's wild. It probably has the same DNA as you.
Bro, we do post on Spotify. But they do make money.
My Aunt's Attic podcast.
If they post on Spotify, we do. We post
We
everywhere.
should make like a little jingle like at my Aunt's Attic podcast.
There it is. Right there. That's a winner, folks. We got a winner. We got a musician
up
in here.
I'm not good at jingles. I'm not a musician.
Someone come up with a jingle for us because we got to replace that one. That one was rough.
Podcast.
Oh my gosh. What else is new? Oh, so you know what? Okay. You know how you said something about the vegetable thing and how I said that was something that my silly, ridiculous brain would like go down a rabbit hole with?
Okay.
I'm driving here and was there a holiday or something that pushed the trash collect today?
I don't
Because
know.
trash was you know what? Maybe it's just, I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Different neighborhood.
Yeah.
Why? What day is yours on? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Or
Thursday morning.
Oh, I think ours is Thursday night. Or maybe Friday morning.
Yeah, I think it is Friday morning. So yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Whatever.
Because we put it out Thursday.
Either way, I'm driving here. I see trash collect. And then I'm thinking to myself, what did we do on my original street on Graham Road in Ohio? I don't ever remember. We never had trash collect. So I called my mom. It was something that was actually going to drive me enough that I had to call my mom to get the answer right then and there.
What was the answer?
That we didn't have it. My dad just would take it to the dump or we would burn a lot of it.
Oh.
Until I moved. And I think my mom finally got trash collect pickup. I know this is not the point of that is not the trash collecting. But what I'm saying is that my brain will pick up on something and it will not stop until I know all the information about it.
Which makes me really nervous about when my mom dies because I won't be able to just ask her like these
Right?
kinds of things. Because I feel like so much information about my heritage, my past, and her past is gonna die with her.
Brutal.
Because I don't have it written down anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you asked me, like, about my mom's grandparents, I'd be like, I don't really know, to be honest.
Well, my grandma is still alive, and she knows nothing about her entire family.
Well, there.
So even with some of the connections and everything, we still don't know anything. My cousin
Right.
has been doing the deep dive into our ancestry because when we go to Scotland, we wanted to go see like my great grandfather's original neighborhood and everything.
Yeah.
So we did find sort of that. We found where he was from. We're gonna go check that out.
Cool.
But no, as far as like pictures or family tree and stuff, we have nothing. We have no information, and it's so frustrating because I'm like, what
Right.
clan did we come from?
That's annoying. You can't just Google it. Some people
Oh,
you
apparently
can.
we have mic feedback.
In a good way.
No,
What's
mic
happening?
feedback that hurts your ears.
Hurts your ears.
LOL, just advice. Okay, we need to adjust, remove the mic. Sounds like every P and S word sounds bad.
Okay.
Oops.
Let me think of what I want to do about
Well,
it.
that means like sibilant sounds. I just hit those S's real hard, but I think the treble is probably up too high.
I think it is. Okay, I'll turn it down.
We're gonna take a quick little.
That feels too low.
What's it called?
That feels a little bit different.
We're taking a quick tech break to edit.
Tell me what you think about that. I can do more of that. I can do less of that.
We should all say pickup lines. It might be your threshold.
What?
R6 Anthony Royal has
Like, is our volume too high?
Anthony Royal coming in clutch, helping us out here.
Thank you, Anthony Royal.
What does that mean?
What?
Oh, they're gone. It's just us now.
What'd they say?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're the only ones here. He
Okay.
must have
Well, let us
dipped.
know.
We must have hurt his ears too much that he
So-
dipped.
Sorry, Anthony Royal.
But no, threshold is the amount of how much the mic picks up.
Is it better now?
So I guess TikTok is lying to me. It says nobody is here, but
Okay.
alas, somebody is here. Thanks, Anthony Royal. I don't know. Does it sound better? Worse?
Definitely softer on my ears.
Well, I kind
But
of
less,
started speaking
like,
softer.
clear.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it might be okay for them.
One of these days we'll get it right.
And we've been
We're doing this for how
we've
many
been
years and we still don't have it right?
experimenting. I
It's
could
a little
change the
better, he
bait
says.
a little bit better. Should I do more of that? What I just did?
What did you just do?
I turned the treble down.
That's what I was thinking. Because when it, like those S sounds
It
are
was
too
like
sibilant.
75%. I put it to 50.
Oh
boy.
do we have another co-host? One offer? What is this?
I don't know. I
Can't
can't read
tell.
that far away.
I got 30-year-old eyes. I can't see that
Goodness.
far.
That's another person.
Hmm?
Another person requested. Whoa, what's happening?
We are so
Disconnect. Leave me
Leave-
alone. What?
What?
Guys, what are we doing?
Is that somebody?
Leave me alone. Live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable. You'll continue to go live with what?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just gonna hit cancel.
TikTok is so sensitive. I feel like
It's a little bit okay. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit less then.
I feel
little
like
bit
if
more.
people aren't able to handle other people,
I don't like how it sounds right now. Like it sounds underwater, but if it's good for them, then it's good for me.
I don't know.
Tell me
Everything
about
is
that.
fine.
Everything's fine. Okay.
Do you mean as far as the tech sound and everything goes, or that maybe 10? Oh, I see. He said 10 less. Did you do 10 less?
I turned it to like 25%.
Where are you at? Do you want to come and just be our?
Just come here and sit behind the thing.
Yeah, just be
Just
our aunt.
Yeah. Wait, his name is Anthony. That's like kind of close.
Hey, there you go.
Assuming that's his real name.
But as far as like, I don't know what that was all about. The whole notification we just got. But I feel like if you're on the internet, you need to be able to handle internet trolls. you need to be able to handle the people saying things that are so out of pocket, because that's what people are, bolder and braver when they're behind a screen, you know? So if you're not able to handle someone at their absolute worst, which people are on the internet, then you need to be off the internet. You know what I mean? Instead of having like all these trigger warnings and all these things coming up and like having to filter out all this type of content because you're not able to handle it, get off the internet. Go
Right.
touch grass.
Right. Well, my friend and I were talking about this the other day, and I was like, I feel like that's why a lot of people are emotionally unregulated, is because they don't put themselves in situations to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? They just avoid them altogether. It's like, be uncomfortable and figure out, why does that make you
Yeah.
uncomfortable? How can you cope with that in a moment?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you have to leave, or da-da-da? Like, be responsible for yourself
Mm-hmm.
and kind of figure out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like some situations where, like, okay, for example, I think it's really important because I read a lot of fan fiction, but the whole point of fan fiction is that there is no restraints. It's not like you're going through a publisher that has this specific restraint on what they do or do not publish through a publishing company, right? Fan fiction is made by people, for people, all free.
Sorry. I just saw that long message.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you. I love it.
That's funny.
Thanks, man. But with fan fiction, the whole, like on AO3, you are expected to tag everything so people know what they're walking into.
Right.
And that's because there is no restriction on what you are writing.
right.
Therefore, fan fiction, I have read some of the most horrendous, disgusting things, and that's why I've kind of had to back away from fan fiction in general.
Yeah.
Or I use the tags to filter things out. And everyone is expected to police themselves, and it's very appreciated in that format. But when you're out in life, you can't walk around with a sign saying all of your triggers and all of your tags and
Of
all of your,
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that. You can't do that. So it's like you need to buck up and be able to walk through life and have all of those things coming at you and learn how to handle them.
Learn how to handle them.
Yeah.
Because I would hate to be in a situation where it's like, I just can't come face to face with anything. Like, learn how to deal with it if you approach it, because you're gonna. You know what I mean? You can't
Yeah.
just like
You can't expect
you can't
the
run away
world-
from everything.
You can't expect the world to bend to everything that you need to
Yes.
bend. Like, you need to learn how
I'd
to.
rather feel like, you know what I mean? Like, rather than avoiding everything, I'd rather feel prepared for anything, that I can handle it when it comes up. You know?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's definitely settings where I think, trigger warnings are acceptable, but for the most part, yeah, it's life and it's gonna hurt, and you're gonna have to learn how to figure it out.
Toughen up, buttercup.
It triggers me that your live is on the side when I'm holding my phone like this.
Well, sorry, but also that's really funny.
Join
Doing
us
like
here.
that's so much better than why is it sideways?
Yeah, so much better.
So much better.
Yeah, thank you for at least a little bit of creativity.
Everybody asks us why it's sideways. There's an answer.
but not in a creative way. So we appreciate your approach to that.
Creative
coming at a
trolling.
different. How do we fix this?
The
Go to YouTube.
sidewaysness? Yeah, it's because we post on YouTube. It's gonna be in landscape.
Yeah, if you want to join us live, you're gonna have to deal with this. But if you just want to join us later on, check out YouTube, and we'll be the right way. What else can we say to irritate people? Let's be confrontational.
That is literally
Someone-
the basis.
Other
of
than,
this.
okay, let's be creative here, folks. Anybody here right now? Who's here? We got like 5 or 6 people with us right now.
Okay.
I want people to give their best suggestion on something we can talk about and be divisive without it being economic and political. Be creative, folks.
Oh, like when we talked about if a tree falls, does it make a sound? That
yeah.
kind of thing.
Like, I want a good prompt. Give me a good prompt.
Like a good debate
Yeah.
topic. Okay.
Because
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
down for
debate
that.
anything, and it's fun. But Virginia moving to Florida. Why are you leaving Virginia? Virginia's
wanna
so
live in
beautiful.
Virginia. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love Virginia. But hey, Florida. Where at's in Florida? Florida's pretty big. Where are you going? Let's talk about McDonald's menu in different countries. Okay.
I want to try all of it.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
I want to try it. Did you try the Grinch fries?
What?
Oh my gosh,
What?
they were so good. The
No.
Grinch fries. It was fries, and it comes with like pickle seasoning. They were amazing.
Okay. I haven't had McDonald's in however long.
Oh, that's right, you
I
don't eat
don't. I don't
McDonald's.
eat McDonald's. I've given that up because that food freaks me out. But
Do you think there's
it's not food, dude.
no? But do you think it's
I don't know what you're saying.
human?
Oh.
Because that's what everybody on my timeline thinks
No,
nowadays. You don't think it's human?
I'm not that much of a conspiracy theorist. Feet counter at 1.
What language is that?
I don't know. Souls for Galaxy.
Oh,
Grinch fries
goodness.
were banging.
They were banging.
Okay, I take it back. I'll digress. I will take it back. I would try food at McDonald's in other countries
Yeah.
because I trust other countries' regulations a little bit more than what
Yeah.
they do here. I think it would probably be actual food over there. But other places have like better like contraptions and like inventions to go along with their food. Like what's the place with the condiment packets that like you snap in half?
Yeah.
And then they come.
Yeah.
I think that's brilliant. Like, why are we struggling with the foil and the tearing, and then when you tear it, it just kind of leaks all over the place on itself. Like,
Do you know what I
Do
really
better.
hate? I hate when you get like a thing of burrata and the plastic film that's over top, and you go to peel it off, and it just peels off in a perfect ring outside of the whole thing, and the actual, you know what I mean? Just the outside plastic comes off, not the actual plastic. You have to stab it. You have to carve it out. There's like plastic shards everywhere. It's always happens to me with the burrata, but there's other things that happens with where like, there's like the little loose tab that you're supposed to pull on. I pull on it and it just peels around the outside.
I've actually resorted to using a knife to just
Stab it.
cut around. Like, I'll grab one side and just start. Yeah.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Fix that.
I remember when they were trying to advertise our school lunches as some like new health food nonsense. They were just it was like grown up Lunchables basically.
Okay.
They were like pre-packaged they had to literally teach us how to open the packages because they were so difficult.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, well, you have to pinch, and when you have it pinched like this, then you start peeling, and then you have to peel in a very
it's not
certain way.
origami. It's food. Let me
It's
eat
like
it.
we literally kids cannot eat their own food because they can't get into the
Stab it.
plastic.
I'm just gonna stab it.
Oh my gosh, Mary, where did you find that?
This?
Apparently, I just saw a thing that said like people
They're
are
really
after them.
expensive nowadays.
They're like all sold out.
Yeah. I'm also seeing that.
You got me one right under the
Right.
radar. Kind
One of them
thing.
is.
You got me 2 of them actually.
Yeah, isn't that one of them?
That's one of them. I got
You
one
the
at
other one
home. Yeah, Mary Grace.
Yeah,
coming in clutch
apparently
for
it's
me.
a thing. This is really old. I will not show you a close up, but it is disgusting.
Wait,
What?
no, that beauty.
Oh.
So, oh my god, that was so smooth.
the freaking cliffhanger of it though. Where did you get that?
Oh, that was smooth.
That beauty.
That was smooth.
Also, but how do I answer that?
Oh, we're losing one because
From
they're getting
birth.
vertigo watching your stream like this. Just turn
Vertigo.
Just turn your screen.
I have horrible motion sickness, guys. If you've never watched a YouTube video on sideways mode before, it is not that serious.
There's so many TikToks that were just like, "Hey, you want to watch this? Turn your screen." They give you the
also
warning.
I will never do it, but come on, guys, it's just sideways. It's not like we're on a roller coaster.
Turn your screen. No immediate scroll. I ain't doing all that. That's
I
much
am
work.
not doing that, but sorry.
I gotta say what I gotta say, dude. You're coming in clutch. I love this. That was smooth. That was so smooth. I love that.
I don't know about that one. Have you been to the IKEA?
No, not yet.
It's a fun little thing to do.
That makes me want to buy things, and I'm like, I don't need things.
No, you won't want to buy anything. I've never wanted to buy anything.
You know what's ridiculous? So we just had the Carafun banquet the other day, last week, and I have so much fun at that stinking thing. And despite the fact that I was like, I need to go through my house, I need to purge, I'm going to be moving my apartment, so I need to just get rid of a bunch of stuff. I went and bought so much stuff.
For like apartment things?
No, like at the auctions and stuff, there's like a silent
yeah.
auction, and then there's raffles.
What'd you get?
I ended up getting in the silent auction. I bid for a couple different baskets. One was just handmade pottery, and I was like, I like it. Let's bid on it. I don't need that. I don't need dishes.
How much did you spend?
I spent $50 on that.
Okay.
And then there was another basket that had a couple handmade mugs. One had chickens on it, and another had bees on it. And then there was like a little
That's cute.
there was like a little ladle holder that had a sunflower in it, and then a couple like pot holders, a couple other things. And I
That's
bid on
useful.
that.
That's useful stuff.
That
though.
one was funny because I wanted that chicken mug so bad that so if anyone's done a silent auction, you literally just write down your name and you're bidding on it, and then other people can outbid you. I like stalked this thing. Anytime anyone went near it, I was like, I will outbid.
How much for that?
I ended up 75 on that.
That's
But
I feel
it
like
was
that's
funny
good.
because the woman I was sitting at the table with, I didn't know her name. It's because it was all random. But she had apparently bid on it. I bid on it. She bid under me. And then when I went back and saw it, I bid again. And when she was like, yeah, someone like, oh, she came up to me and she's like, oh, you outbid me after I outbid you. And I was like, that's you. And I was like, I'm gonna fight you. And like, and she's like, okay, I'll back out. I'll back out. And it was so funny because her son, who's a total sweetheart, he would go up every time someone was like hovering around the table. He would go up for me to check that nobody outbid me.
That's cute.
It was so cute. He was such a sweetheart. I got that, and then I got a bunch of gift cards. I spent $80 on $100 worth of gift cards.
All right.
So I was like, okay, cool. And then out of the random raffle that I got, again, I bid on things that I didn't. I mean, that's the whole point. It's a fundraiser. I'm just giving money where I need to give. But I did end up winning more pottery that I did. Oh no, what was that one? Oh, that was a really dumb basket. Yeah, I'm giving some of that to my mom or whatever. But I just started chucking tickets into baskets and whatever. So
Right.
I did win one of those.
Cool. That's so fun.
Thoughts on Michigan winning the championship? Ugh, I don't know even what sport that is, but Michigan anything gross.
Dang.
Sorry, Banjo Boy. I'm sorry. I'm
Banjo Boy.
if it's
I'm
football-
sorry you asked.
If we're talking football, I'm Ohio State all the way. Muck Michigan. If we're talking like Detroit Red Wings as far as hockey, gross. Wait, no, they didn't win any championships. What are you talking about? We're still going.
Oh my gosh. Anthony Royal is.
They say Disney World is the happiest place on earth, but clearly they've never stuck next to you. Bro, I
me?
love it.
Dang,
Yeah.
this is crazy today.
Oh,
Someone said Ohio gang? Question mark.
Yep.
I mean, by proxy, I'll say yeah. I have a lot of Ohioans in my life, and by a lot, I mean two. And by a lot, I mean one of them is you.
that's true. But we outnumber the Michigans in your life.
Facts.
Michiganians? What are they called?
Michiganders. I don't know. That's a
Michiganders?
band.
I don't know. Is it really?
Michigander, yeah.
That's fine.
A band that I quite enjoy. Saw them by accident.
No, I am not. That's what I'm saying. Detroit Red Wings? Absolutely not. No, I'm a Penguins fan, baby. Penguins and Buffalo Sabres. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm losing Banjo Boy here. Sorry, buddy. Not a Red Wings fan.
We're gonna go down from 5 viewers to 4 viewers. Oh, there it goes.
Sorry, I got lost in Mary Grace's eyes.
Good
Just
grief. Good gravy. Oh my goodness.
saying. Woo, I love it. Keep them coming. Ohio all the way. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, we don't live there, but
I took my ticket out of there. Thank you. Which I was actually going to go down for Easter because I was going to take some of my stuff that I wanted to get rid of out of my apartment
yeah.
to go take it down to my mom who was having a yard sale. But then I'm a Sunday school teacher. I can't. Natalie is the teacher and I'm her assistant.
That's so fun.
And we're getting new kids.
That's what I used to do that when I was in high school.
So we're getting new kids and I was like, I can't ditch her. We've got the young ones. We've got like the 2-year-olds and they can get a little feisty, a little spicy sometimes.
Yeah.
So
kids are so gross. They're so
no,
gross.
these ones are cute.
Oh, but they smell like
No,
you know
these
what I
ones are
mean though
cute.
by like the toddler smell, how they kind of smell like Cheerios and pee at the same time.
I've not these ones.
Good.
They're dressed in their Sunday best. They're nice and clean.
That's good.
So there's a couple, when they break down in tears, there's a couple snot runs I got to take care of. But other
I
than that,
can't do that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm envious.
No, I'm okay with that. Now, if it's sick snot, I can't do that. But if it's like the watery tear snot, that's fine.
So gross,
That's
dude.
fine. Well, I have to deal with the watery snot all the time.
Well,
Now
you-
we're getting
you
into the
got
gross stuff.
watery
Hey.
snot. Yeah. I got watery ears, so we'll move on.
Just stopping by to say your hair looks really good. Okay, have a good day. Thank you, Kaylee. I don't know which one you're talking about.
definitely.
both
you,
of us have
bro.
good hair.
My hair blends in with the freaking background.
Have you
okay?
thought
It's not
about my
mine.
suggestion?
About?
Side part.
You're not the only one who said this to me. Yes, I've been thinking about
I saw a
it.
picture of her with a side part. Banging.
You only saw one picture, also.
And it was enough. It was enough to know.
I only ever did the one side.
It was
I
great.
only ever did this side, but there is like trauma. Like this hairline goes back further on this side.
Well, then switch it to the other side.
This side is not good for me. Trust me.
At least you have options. I literally can only ever do this.
I switched to middle part when I was like probably like 19.
Should I read A Song of Ice and Fire? I've never read it, so I don't know.
Probably.
Wait. Is that the Game of Thrones?
Literally don't.
Do I
look
have
at
that
me.
right? Is
Don't
that like the
look at
Game of Thrones
me.
series, A Song of Ice and Fire?
What do you guys think of the teddy bear setup that we have today? Because I love it.
Everybody, I did almost up my tea. Sorry. Everybody say hi to Charlie. He's so cute.
Hi, Charlie. Overstuffed
Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie. We were going to unstuff him a little bit because he's a little too firm. What's it called? Build-A-Bear. Forgot for a second. Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear went a little crazy.
What's it called? Build-A-Bear.
They went a little crazy with the stuffing, so he's real firm.
He's super hard.
He's so firm enough to actually. Again, this is not a small book, and he's firm enough to hold
There's
it.
nothing behind him.
No, he's standing up
you
on
guys
his own.
Can see this from.
Okay, Charlie, you're
side.
coming with me, all right, bud? Oh, Charlie's made a friend.
He's super. Literally the hardest stuffed animal I've ever felt in my life.
Thank you, Ever. The teddy bear is cute. Yes, he
Double
is.
stuffed animal.
So, fun fact, the kind of bittersweet fact. I never had a Build-A-Bear growing up. And so my 30th birthday, I finally treated myself to a childhood dream of getting myself a Build-A-Bear. And Charlie is the result of that.
I had some. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
They never meant too much to me.
Bro, her smile. I'm sorry.
Who are we talking about? Oh my gosh.
You!
Better not be. Goodness.
Oh,
This is too much attention. We need to change the subject. I'm freaking out.
No, I love it. Keep it coming.
No. Not used to. I don't like it. Anyway.
Get used to it.
Listen, I want to tell you this story because I thought it was really funny. Well, I started to at the beginning of the episode when we were talking about like fraudulent credit card situations. I got like a tax return or whatever because I had to get a new bank account. We all remember the story when I got fraudulently charged on my card. So I have a new bank account. They tried to deposit my refund. Obviously they couldn't because I have a different bank account. So I got a letter in the mail saying, we couldn't return it to you. Go online and set up an account and give us your bank account information. So I'm on the website and you can't just like give them your information. You have to like make this whole account on ID me or something. Do you have that? Oh my gosh. Did you do the thing where you have to verify your face? I had to verify my face. So it's like, get in a well-lit area and turn your camera on and it has like a circle. You put your face in it, right? And then it goes, okay, 3, 2, 1. And then it just started strobe flashing different colors, right? And also it had like a filter on that looked like a photo booth, like when it kind of looks like you're drawn and it's like super like fuzzy and like pixelated, just like dumb filters. It had a filter on and then it started strobe flashing and I guess it started blinking and it said like, keep your eyes open, we can't verify your face. It was literally torture because it goes on for like 12 seconds, you just being like with a strobe, like it was terrifying and it didn't even work. I had to do it again.
Oh, okay, that would put me over the edge.
Not that, because I like put in my. They said my information wasn't right or something. They tried a different address, and I didn't have time for it. I have to get on the phone with them, but
at
the
slightest inconvenience, I just quit. I was like, I'll come back to it later.
That's exactly what I did because they were like, get on a call with one of our teammates, and they'll help you out. I'm like, all right, you don't have time. So
I want to back up real quick though because someone had a really good question. What's your girl's favorite meme to say? LO, have a blessed day, you too. Thank you.
Favorite meme? That's a really good question.
There's so many that like in the moment I will quote, but it's hard to think about. But the one it's a vocal tick of mine.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone says the word disgusting, I have to do that one.
That is a good one. This is a hard question.
Kevin has returned.
Kevin.
Would love to hang out with you two beautiful ladies for a while, but the Princess Bride is on. Understandable. You go watch Princess Bride.
Great movie.
Great. Love that one.
Love that movie. Probably one of my favorites.
I hate and love tax at the same time. What?
I hate it. That's it.
I just wish that tax was included in the final price. Like, why are we playing? Why are we fronting?
That's what my cousin does at her shop in Clinton.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
She makes everything a whole
$1.
Being
secretive?
So it's like, everything is like $4.
Why has everything got to be a guessing game?
My favorite meme. That's such a good question, but I don't really know what it is right now. Let me think.
Like I said, there's so many that it's kind of hard to like bring one up in the moment.
A lot of them are like so niche though that they're all basically inside jokes within my own brain.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Did you ever watch Earth to Echo?
No.
Have you heard of it?
What's your favorite memes? What?
You got so riled up.
While we're doing that, you.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the one kid that when you and then you guys give us
Have you
memes
ever-
and we'll say if we like them or not.
Oh yeah, we'll rate a meme.
Are you salt? Because you sodium beautiful. I didn't say it right,
Sodium?
like sodium beautiful.
And also, you make me dehydrated.
As you wish, Mary Grace.
Good grief. What was I gonna say? Oh, there's this.
Mary Grace hopping today.
I know I don't like it. I know. Be careful what you wish for. No, there's just this movie, and this actor in the movie had like a Vine account, and there's this Vine where I think his older brother walks in the room and he just goes, "Hello, big boy," and I quote that in my brain all the time.
I love it. I've never seen it.
Hello, big boy.
Man, I can't think of any right now. You guys put me on the spot, and I
No.
mentally shut down.
I'm trying to think of like some Vines that I used to like. I
I
tell you about the Vine. Did I tell you about the Vine that I made with my friend
uh-uh.
when it had just come out? And I was in dance. We were at our literal dance recital, and in between dances, we were hanging out backstage. It was at a school. We were in a classroom, probably. And she had Vine, and so we made a Vine where she goes, "You can help old people." And I come in with a blanket over my face, and I'm going, And she goes, "So if you love old people, please help." And I go, And that's the whole Vine.
I just clacked my teeth. That's thrilling.
It was really good.
Yeah. Did it go
You
viral?
can help old people. So if you love old people, please help.
If you say so. I feel like it's you had to be there or you had to be seeing
It
it.
doesn't make any sense.
No,
I don't even remember who came up with it.
I don't know.
That was my big moment when I go.
Oh, this is so great. Anthony Royal and Machete are having. I'm just loving this so much. I love being on the other side of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. After they clock in
It's a
at work.
good one. It's a good one.
Well, that's too damn bad. You keep digging. Just a girl in her Nito.
I like the. I think I know more about American Girl dolls than you do, Genius.
Why do I not recall this one?
It's a Vine. I'm trying to think of like memes though.
Yeah.
But Vines are memes.
Do you remember, or am I ancient? Am I showing my age? Do you remember like iFunny?
No, I never had that.
No, I had iFunny that
'Cause
gave
didn't,
you
like wasn't that like scary?
I think you
Didn't scary things happen on iFunny?
no
or
they were
Funny
just,
Junk or whatever. Like
no Funny Junk was sketchy.
yeah,
No, iFunny was just before internet.
dank memes.
They gave you like 20 memes a day. That was your cap of
What
20.
do you mean they gave you that you could look at?
Yeah,
20
like
memes?
there were 20 new like popular memes of memes, just like the picture. Just
That's
there's
so
like one picture,
cute.
and you got 20 new ones each day. Or you could go to like the not very popular page and just keep scrolling. It was like an app or whatever. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. You
No,
could
I
either,
know like of it. I never had it though.
Yeah,
I wasn't allowed to have like social media.
I waited for those 20 new ones to drop every day.
What time would they drop at?
I don't remember that.
Oh.
Now you're getting too. Time is weird for me. Time doesn't exist.
Um,
I was in the era of MySpace, Anthony Royal. I was there, but I never got one. I had no interest in getting one. My friends didn't really do MySpace, so I was like, we'll forego it. My brother had one, and just as I was deciding to go ahead and make a MySpace, everybody switched over to Facebook, and I was like, forget it. I missed the boat on MySpace, or as my old pastor used to say, my face when he got Facebook and
My face.
MySpace fixed up.
Same
My
thing.
face.
Wow.
David makes things. What is this? I don't know. You tell us. Give us
What
prompts.
is this?
What up, guys? 7 Ben Scott. What does that mean? Ben Scott?
What?
Is that what it is? Am I reading that right?
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm so bad with people's
Usernames.
usernames.
Really bad.
I know. What up? What is up? What are we talking about now? Oh,
Memes.
sorry guys. I'm gonna say it.
Oh gosh.
I'm probably gonna be on my period for Scotland.
Oh,
My tracker right now is telling me I'm gonna be on my period.
sorry.
Yeah. Which really sucks because I wouldn't have been if I was more regular.
You're not?
No. I'm regular enough to have it monthly, but not regular enough to like
At
have
the
it.
same time every month.
Yeah,
Really?
it always is off, or like it's early by a couple days, late by a couple days, and it was late by a couple days, I think, or one of the two, either early or late enough, several times in a row that it has moved enough that I'm gonna be on it.
How do you track?
I think Fitbit.
Use
I
Fitbit.
used to have a Fitbit, and then I started tracking it through that, and then I stopped wearing the Fitbit, but I kept the app.
Right.
But everyone always talks about the Flow app or
That's
whatever.
what I do.
I should
But
probably.
I put it on my Fitbit also just so that it like tells me on the Fitbit.
Yeah, I don't wear my Fitbit anymore, so.
Yeah. I like the Flow app even though they probably sold my
Her
identity.
smile and laugh.
Oh my goodness.
God did awesome.
Well, I'll take it. Thank you.
Esports org. What?
I don't know.
What is that? What does that mean? don't know.
Memes.
What time is it?
Memes. 12.
No, 103.
Oh.
Try again. I got work at 2.
Okay.
What else has happened? Oh, the cool. I'm gonna go. Squirrel corpse is still there,
Oh no, what?
but I no longer think it's a squirrel corpse because it's still there. It's still the same. It hasn't started to decay at all, and it's been long enough.
Do you think it's a stuffed animal?
I don't think it's a stuffed animal. I don't know what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna touch it.
Nature takes a long time though. It could be still a
Nah,
squirrel.
not with how crazy our weather has been.
There
should
was a
be.
squirrel corpse in the neighborhood across the street for so long that it turned into what I will refer to as a banana peel. Like a dried peel.
I wear a Fitbit for drip.
The Fitbit is not drippy, bro. It's low key so ugly.
I actually stopped wearing it because I was like, this
it's
looks hideous.
ugly.
Yeah.
I know.
I had the small one too. Like
I
a lot of
know.
people buy like the bigger Apple watches with the pretty bands and stuff, and I was like,
I still don't like it.
"Mm,
Looks like you're going for a run.
my arms are too short for watches.
Well,
Anything on my wrist just shortens my arms even more, and I'm like,
I had gotten the newer Fitbit, which is bigger, and it was way too big for me, so I gave it to Eric, and I got a small one. But
Anthony
I still-
Rowe, she might be getting annoyed, and she's not annoyed. It's more like she doesn't know how to take a compliment. So I would say let her get used to it by continuing to do so, because it also I love it. So keep doing it.
No, that's
Question, Ricardo Gonzalez. Ricardo. Question: if you and me die today, what advice will you give to the next generation? Wonderful, amazing question. One that I need to sit and ponder about.
okay. Be yourself.
Don't be yourself. God, no. No.
Be yourself. That's my I always go back to this. You know I always do. Be yourself, because if you're being someone else, you are attracting the wrong people to you. Attract people who are meant to be around the true you. Be yourself. Ignore the trends. Like, what did Fiona Apple say? She's like, ignore the trends. Don't go with the trends. Go with yourself, is what she said. Go with yourself. It's so true.
Don't go with yourself. Go with God.
Well, yes, but he made you to be unique into yourself and not to follow the trends. That's why I'm not saying go with your heart. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about like socially, like social norms, that kind of thing. Be yourself. Because in the end, none of it matters.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time worrying about how to fit in and how
Don't
to
please
get
anyone.
friends and all this kinds of things.
Don't
yes,
please anyone other than Jesus.
exactly. But attract those who are meant to be around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My advice.
You don't agree though? Don't be yourself.
Well, the
It
heart
depends.
is deceptive above all things.
Well, yes.
Human nature is horrendously selfish, and that is why we are called to die to self and live for God. Which I promise you is such a better way to live. I have lived life both with and without God, and there is absolutely no comparison. You need to live with God to have any sort of peace and joy in your life. But overall, my advice for everybody, my first go-to advice is truly, let me explain first, give up. And by that, I mean, give up control, give up the need to understand, give up the need to have all the answers, give everything up to God, and everything will come makes so much
That's
more
just
sense.
the thing. It's a hard thing to do, but you have to accept the fact that like some things like will not know the answer to.
And that is that God promises peace beyond all understanding, but the first step in gaining that peace is to let go of the need to understand
Right.
and just have faith that somebody greater and more knowledgeable than you has control all over it, and that everything works for your good for those who trust and know in the Lord. You focus on that, everything goes well. If you are trusting in yourself and the world around you, you will be disappointed. 100% guarantee. No other way about it. Do not trust in yourself because you will deceive yourself. You did you did not.
What?
Anthony Royal actually met Bryce Crawford. He gave me some great advice.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is
Where
so
did that
amazing.
happen? I don't. Where is he even located? Like Florida or something?
He travels too, right?
That's
Halo
really
Ground
cool.
is here.
Welcome, Halo Ground.
What does that mean, Halo Ground? I love Jesus too. Second place for me. What do you mean? It was his tour. Very cool.
That's
I would
cool.
love to meet him. He's had some really incredible experiences that just really, faith of the mustard seed kind of thing experiences with him. Like, that's incredible. But no, I had to learn the really, really hard way to give up. I was at rock bottom, as in, like, I was ready to die. I was ready to take my own life. And I don't like to call it an ultimatum. It was just more like, I literally I gave up. I was like, God, I don't want to live this life anymore. And if something doesn't change, I'm going to end my life. So I give up. I completely give up. I don't know what you want from me. Here you go. Here's my life. Here's my heart. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I give up because I'm done. And it was in that moment that he gave me such overwhelming peace. And I heard in my heart, that's all I wanted.
Right.
He just said to me, that's all I wanted. And it's been, not perfect, not things that, it's not all rainbow and sunshines and everything, but I guarantee you life is so much better when you give it up to him. Just give your life and your heart over to him and you are golden. Oh, that is too cool. I would love to,
Let's have him on. Can you imagine? That'd be so cool.
Muhammad first and above all, Allah, of course, the same God we both believe in. Jesus, I love that you love God, but believe in Christ. Believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Who is your dream guest star on the show?
This is when we have long, awkward pauses. I would love to talk with Cliff. And I can never remember his last name.
I know who you're talking about.
Cliff and his son. They also, like, Bryce Crawford.
Yeah.
Cliff was Bryce Crawford's mentor or some capacity or something. Would love to talk to him and his son. They explain things in a way that makes me understand things so well. You actually met Cliff too?
Dang.
You're gonna have to do that. I'm really shaky today.
Why are you shaking?
It's just a shaky day, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
Oh man, meeting Cliff, that would be so cool.
First try.
Thank you. Show it off.
Yeah.
Brag in my face that you're not shaky.
No, I don't have that. My sister has that though.
Has what?
Like tremors.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like maybe
Maybe you're hungry. Have you eaten?
I had a protein shake.
That's not food.
No, there's some. No, it's all the nutrients and everything I need. That's food enough. But no, there's just some days when I don't know. It's a shaky day.
I don't have that.
I'm sorry, I can't get over Mary's beauty. Sorry, bring it up for the last time. No, don't bring it up for the last time. Keep going.
Why do you want this?
Because I love it.
Oh, goodness.
I love it.
Why?
Finally, someone other than me appreciates your true beauty.
What do you mean? Whoa, hold on. That was like backhanded. Finally? You said finally.
No. I just meant
finally.
No, I didn't.
You've been waiting for someone to not think I'm ugly?
No, I did screw that up pretty bad.
Holy cannoli.
Wait a second. What I meant is that you always rag on yourself. And I'm always the one that has to say, yeah, you do.
But I'm not like showing off.
No, you rag on yourself a little too much. And I'm always the one like always trying to say, like, you are actually beautiful. You are ridiculously proportional. Like, who is this proportional? My gosh.
My head is extra big.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
That's what I mean.
I have a small bladder.
You are wrong.
That's a fact. My bladder is small.
Well,
they measured it.
whatever. We are talking about external beauty. We're talking about the superficial things in life.
Okay.
But you always give yourself a hard time. And I'm always the one trying to say, like, no, you're actually freaking gorgeous. And now I have someone else backing me up. That's great. I'll
But
take
they
it.
might be confused. They might think you're Mary Grace. That's happened.
That's Mary Grace, obviously.
They're gonna say, "Oh, my bad."
Holy boss. I mean, appreciate God's work. Just saying, look at this work of art.
Just a girl in her neato.
Oh, Machete, I have to go, but girls have a say. Continue with the podcast. Please bring
Yay!
joy. Thank you, Machete.
What a kind day we've had.
Yeah.
Love that. Sometimes it is not this.
You jinxed it, probably. Now we're going to have a lot of
That's
trolls
okay.
coming
I
out
like
of the
the
woodwork.
trolls. I like it anyway.
I just love when, like, our friends are here.
Yes.
We got our.
So such a good time. I know
She's more than gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I love it.
What are we doing? I'm so scared.
Oh, I went blank.
Oh.
I did.
Do you hear the sounds coming out of this?
It's almost like the gel on the inside separates from the casing.
It must have.
Mine happened. There's like one corner that happened with. Got her blushing. The death glare.
What did someone say about me side-eyeing the camera last week or 2 weeks ago? That was funny.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic.
I love that.
Side eye. Criminally offensive.
You know what meme I like? The little black boy.
I thought you just said, you know what meme I like?
No.
And I was like,
Meme I like.
what is meme I like?
That one picture of the little black boy who's doing the side eye. You know which one I'm talking about.
I think if I saw it, I would know. Yeah.
He's just like side eye judgment.
Do you know
like,
what meme I forgot about that I used to be obsessed with? It's from an anime. I don't know what one, but it's the guy standing there with a butterfly and he goes, "Is this a?" I loved that meme in high school. I overused that meme.
I love that one. That one's good. That one's
Is
good.
this what's the original? Is this a pigeon?
I say what's on my mind. She has that Jesus glow.
That's really nice.
That's so sweet. The Jesus glow is so real. I was actually reading I was talking about Moses. So it was in Exodus. And so when Moses would go up to the mountain and he would spend time with God, and when he'd come back down, his face would be shining because he was in the presence of God. And it would kind of freak out the rest of the Israelites because he was like literally glowing. And I'm like, that's the Jesus glow. When you spend time with God, you get a glow. And the same thing with, like, you know how people talk about pregnant women have the pregnancy glow? Well, that's because your body is literally housing new life. That is a miracle. That is a thing from God. So, like, you are housing a miracle of God. So you're going to have that glow about you kind of thing. And I don't know. I was reading that. I was like, God is so cute. He's so cute. And I'm so excited to also be like going to Scotland and everything and be able to see more of his creation. I'm so excited. He is such an amazing artist. I'm so excited. Moses is goated. He really is.
Moses is goated.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I also think about, like, when you get to heaven and everything, like, you're not just sitting like idly by floating on clouds singing hymns and whatever. Like, you got work to do. Everybody, like, there's things to do while you're in heaven. And I was like, I really hope that I get like a job that has me like exploring and going through God's creation and finding like the
like
beauty
anthropology
of
or something.
being like a heavenly anthropologist kind of thing and like directing people to recognize the beauty of God's creation.
You should
like,
do like tour guiding with like manatees and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Like just opening people's eyes to how unbelievably creative and beautiful God's work is. I would love that. Bro Job is goated for his Job is goated for his faith.
You said job.
I said job. I did. I do it all every time. Job is Job. Wow. He's a real one.
Yeah, crazy.
For who am I to judge another when I myself walks as an imperfect person? Heyo. We are all sinners. We all fall short of the glory of God. But it's a good thing he sent his son who makes up for all of that, and we just have to put our faith and trust in him. And I was thinking about it this morning. I like really got into my head about it. And the fact that we're struggling through life, we're, like I said, we want to have control, right, over our lives. And we struggle through each of our days trying to make everything work. When in reality, the struggle, the battle, the war, it's already been won. The victory party is going on as we speak. All you have to do is put down your weapons, put down the struggle, and go over there and be like, hey, can I join the party? And Jesus is like, absolutely, welcome in. And you're just like, yeah, I'm really tired. He's like, have a seat, rest. I've got it handled. We're here to have a good time. Just be here with me. And that's all you have to do. Like, stop struggling your way through life without him and just like put it down, give it to him, rest in his victory party going on right now. Like the war has
Yeah.
already been won.
One thing I'm trying to work on is like
I'm tired. I don't want a job in heaven. I promise you, the tiredness will be away. It'll go away and it'll all be good. I felt the same way, actually. Okay, let's talk about. Oh, it's the Danielle show. Sorry, but that was another thing I really struggled with. I hated God at one point, to the point where I was like, I despised the fact that he would. I never questioned his existence, but it actually made me angry that he existed because there was expectations. Because he existed, I know my life is not my own to take, and that made me mad. I was like, I don't want to live this life anymore. Why are you making me do this? I am tired. I am so tired. And even the thought of dying and going to heaven, I was like, I don't want to. I want that non-existence that atheists think is going to happen. Like, I wanted that. I wanted the oblivion. I wanted the nothingness. And so the thought of going to heaven made me even more tired and more angry until I actually gave my life back to him. And I was like, oh, it's going to be a good time. Like, he's got it all figured out. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, the tiredness and everything, I get it. I'm literally perpetually tired. But it's all going to be good. I'm actually going to be excited to do all the work that he has for me. I'm trying to be more excited about the work he has for me right now.
Yeah.
You know, because
Me too.
we've all, pick up the Great Commission, pick up your cross, follow him kind of thing. And I'm really excited that I no longer want to end my life, but I want to live my life for him. It makes it so much better. I love him so much. I really do. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Ah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't experience loneliness, because I'm never alone. Why I don't feel the need to be in a relationship, because I'm in a perfect relationship with Jesus. If anyone
who would not buy frozen pizza for you to sit and eat in front of a movie.
What?
Your date that you had.
Oh. Yeah, Jesus treats me a lot better than that.
Would not bring you to a crack.
Jesus would not take me to a crack house. He would not buy me frozen pizza with olives on it. And he would not make me watch the worst movie that has ever existed. Yeah. If anyone wants the full details of that one, go watch whatever episode I talked about that one. That was rough.
That was recent.
It was a few episodes ago. Yeah. Or wait.
Is it up?
Is it up yet? We are a little bit behind. We are several weeks behind as far as posting. I didn't post what the draft we have right now. There is a draft that I got to get up. I will probably post it tomorrow morning or something. Try and keep up with everything. But either way, that was a hoot and a half. My first date ever, hoot and a half.
Not in a good way, guys.
Nate the Goat. Hey, how you doing, Nate the Goat?
Nate the Goat.
Hello, hello. We are doing good. We're talking about Jesus. Of course we're good. Like, Mary, did you drop that? My heart? Love this so much.
Is this the same person, Anthony?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Do I hear wedding bells?
No, because
Eric better run.
No.
I love this. Okay, I have a question. Do you all believe Jesus is God also? Sorry, I'm just curious and learning.
Yes.
So he is 3 in 1. And my favorite explanation, that's another thing that I could totally go into. But I'll save it. My favorite explanation is to understand that it's 3 in 1, God in 3 persons. There's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. And the best way to kind of think about that in a logical way that humans can understand, because of our limited capacity to understand spiritual things, we have to put it in like human terms kind of things. So like, I am one woman, but I am a daughter, a sister, and an aunt. Oh. I am one person, but I am 3 things. That's kind of the easiest human way to put it. Of course, this is a spiritual matter, and so therefore it's a lot more complex and beautiful than just that simple explanation, but that's an easy way to put it. So yes, Jesus is God in the flesh. God made flesh. Wait, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Jesus is God in the flesh. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Yeah, I explained that. Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Listen, we can't understand it even if we want.
We're
to,
not like
so-
professional theologians or anything. This is just like
No, but
the
it's
easiest way
beyond
to
human comprehension.
Okay, that's what I kind of wanted to talk about. So the things of the Spirit can only be understood through the Spirit. And so when somebody tries to read the Bible with their own understanding, like a lot of people will read it just to find the contradictions or to find, this, that, or the other. You'll find them because you're using your own human logic and reasoning to view it and understand it. And you cannot understand things of the Spirit without going through the Holy Spirit first. And so that's why it's so important whenever you read your Bible to first invite the Holy Spirit forward and be like, I'm reading this with you. Like, guide me through this. Help me understand this because I cannot. I will never be able to understand the things of the Bible through my own heart and through my own human understanding. And the best way I can think about describing it is okay, you've seen a 3D movie, right? Okay. When you go to a 3D movie, you have to have the special lenses. You have to have 3D glasses.
Right.
If you go to a 3D movie without those glasses, you can still watch the movie, but it will be blurry. You will not be able to understand all the details of it and everything. You have to use the special lenses. And that's exactly what happens with reading the Bible. If you're reading it without the special lenses, you're still reading it, but you're not going to be able to comprehend the details in its full capacity. You have to wear the special lenses to read the Bible. The special lens being the Holy Spirit. You have to have the Holy Spirit within you to be able to view it through his capacity, his understanding, and let him lead and guide you through it. Because without it, you will not get the full details. You will not understand it fully. So the people who read it in their own human understanding, they find the contradictions or they find the things that don't make sense, and then they use that to harp on it more. And it's just like, no, you're just reading something and it's just going to make me more and more angry because you're reading it through a human understanding, and you can't do that because it's a spiritual matter. So that's the only way I can really explain it. Okay, so we are a different God. I don't believe Jesus was a prophet and Allah is separate. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to disagree on that one. I feel like believing in Jesus, I believe in him in a perspective of like, historically speaking, he was the same as George Washington. Historically speaking, he's in the books. Even in my public school history books, Jesus of Nazareth is there. Whether or not you believe he was the Son of God is a different matter. And then I also believe that fully because of the way that the Bible is written is such a historical document that eyewitness accounts have witnessed him doing the things that he says he does. And the easiest way to understand that he is who he says he is by trying to prove the resurrection as wrong. And I don't need to get into it because it's already all been explained, but I did watch the movie A Case for Christ, the Lee Strobel whole thing. He tried to disprove the resurrection of Christ. And instead, a devout atheist, he tried to disprove it and has become a devout Christian through it because he found all the evidence he needed to prove that it actually did happen. And in learning that, it's just like, okay, so there people died for this truth. You do not die for a lie. And the truth has to be so important that you're not willing to waver on that truth. And this is the most important truth that has ever been, that Jesus is the Son of God who died, took on the sin of the world, died and shed his blood so that we could be cleansed in order to then be united with God in heaven. I mean, that's proven through science, that's proven through historical information, that's proven through eyewitness accounts, which in every other area of life, eyewitness accounts are totally taken as credit and as proof of something. Eyewitness accounts are taken into account when trying to figure something out. And the most credible part about that is that the Bible actually uses women's eyewitness accounts, which historically speaking, if you wanted to prove something right, you would not use women's accounts because they had no power, they had no authority and everything. Women weren't considered,
credible.
They weren't considered credible. Thank you. But the fact that women were used kind of puts more credit to it because that's like even the most uncredible also back up what other men have said too. Yeah. So it all just goes, yeah. Anthony wrote, no one dies for a lie, the truth comes out. Yeah. No one's going to die for a lie. And also nobody's even going to die for a truth that isn't as important as it needs to be worth dying over. Like if someone came up to me and was like, I'm walking with my mom and they're like, is that your mom? And I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. I don't believe you. And they put a gun to my head kind of thing. And they're talking like, I don't believe you. Say that's not your mom. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And I'm like, this is not worth dying over. This is absolutely not worth. I'm like, okay, no, she's not my mom. Like, what? Because my mom, I love my mom, don't get me wrong. But that is not a truth that is important enough to die over. The truth of Jesus absolutely is a truth worth dying over. And I truly hope and pray that my faith is strong enough that if I was ever put to the test, like so many people are right now, that I would be willing to die for my faith, that I would not deny Jesus, because whoever denies Jesus before man, he will deny before the Father. You know, begone, I never knew you kind of thing. And I was like, I want to know Jesus. I don't want him to say, begone, I never knew you. And that's why lukewarm Christianity is so dangerous, because that's who he's talking about. It's not even so much atheists, it's the lukewarm Christians who say like, oh, I go to church on Sundays and I read my Bible every day and everything, but you're not actually living in obedience. You're checking the boxes off of like, I'm a good Christian, but you're not living in obedience. You're doing the things that Christians do, but you're not living the life of someone who has given their life in obedience over to Jesus. That's two very different things. Dang, you took that analogy up to 11. I don't know what I just said. I don't know what analogy.
Maybe about your mom.
Oh.
Maybe.
But I have to say pew pew. My bad. Stinking TikTok being that super sensitive and everything. I better be careful.
We just turned this to an 18 plus live.
But now I forget what I was saying. Oh, I got derailed by comments. Good comments, but I'm doing that thing. I'm like outpacing myself. I made myself really lightheaded. I ran out of oxygen. Like I'm actually swimming right now.
My goodness.
I'm like the type of person who can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
Yeah.
I can't talk and think at the same time. I cannot do it.
And breathe.
I can't talk and breathe at the same time. I do the same thing when I read. I inhale more than I exhale, and so suddenly my lungs are like halfway to bursting, and I forget to breathe. I have to say one more time, Mary gives me butterflies. You're so sweet. You're beautiful. That's it.
I'm gonna go hide.
No.
In the basement.
Flutter. Be your beautiful butterfly self.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
That movie is peak.
Yes.
That's GOAT right there. Love that movie. But yeah. I could talk about that all day long, though. I could talk about Jesus. He's so stinking cool. And I'm like, it's taken me over 10 years to figure that out. Like I said, I despised him for like 10 years. And he was just standing right there. He was like, please turn around. Please come back to me. And I finally pulled my head out of my butt and turned back around. And he was like, finally. And he just pulled me right back in. Due to the large amount of religious talk, I do want to ask you what your political views are.
Who's asking?
That is Sloppy Slopster's back. Hey.
That's Quinn, but Quinn didn't ask that, did he?
Yeah. Sloppy Slopster. Yeah. Quinn,
why?
Quinn knows yours, right? Or do you not want to talk about it?
We were just talking about it the other night.
Okay, want to be mine? I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Probably the same as Mary Grace's. My political views very much stem from my religion, my faith, because that's what politics are, whether you want to believe it or not. Everything in your life stems from your belief system and everything. But no, I would say overall I do lean conservatively.
So Quinn.
As far as who's in the White House, I don't follow people. I don't. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
You follow policy.
Yeah. I don't think follow is the right word. I don't care so much about the person. I care about the policy.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like the dude in the White House right now? Not particularly. Do I like a lot of his policies? Yes, I do. Do I dislike a lot of his policies? The way he presents them is just like, dude. Oh, I will say he drives me nuts. He really does.
I like how he forgot that he was president.
He's difficult. Every word that comes out of his face, I'm just like, do better. Say it better.
I hate all of them.
Just the opposite, actually, Houdini. Conservative women are baffling. Like, you must genuinely dislike yourselves. No, actually,
No.
that's exactly the opposite. Can you elaborate on what you mean?
Probably because they hate when like women like do women things.
Oh, like want to be a traditional woman?
Yes,
Not like not like a raging feminist or anything.
because they want you to have the right to choose, but God forbid you choose that one.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Goodness.
everybody's choice. Unless you're choosing opposite of me, then you're wrong and you
Right.
shouldn't choose that. That's because he sucks at public. Yes, he is a horrendous public speaker, and it's just like, does he write his own speeches?
I don't listen to any of it, Danielle.
I don't either.
forgot that he was president.
I wish I could.
It's not real. None of it's real. I like literally stopped keeping up with it. I forgot that he was president.
Yeah, listening to him is.
What's the point? I don't even know.
Just sign the papers and stop. Just stop talking. Just sign the papers and stop talking.
Just put the fries in
Please.
the bag, bro.
Yeah,
What
it's
do you
just
think,
his
Aaron?
speaking. It
You
is.
good?
Ugh, I don't know. I'm the best at everything. That's what every word that comes.
It's
I'm
not
the best
real. It's
at everything.
It's
No
a
one is as good as
freaking
me.
comedy show.
He is a narcissist. I will say he's pretty bad. But whatever. I mean, I know that people don't want to say it, but the economy is the best it has been in a really long time. There's a lot of room for improvement. Don't get me wrong, but that's just because of the nature of human nature, the greed and the selfishness and the nonsense and the wanting to take over and all this garbage and stuff. That's just human nature, and that's why you need Jesus. I will always go back to that. Favorite fast food?
Taco Bell.
I'm gonna get hate for this.
Arby's.
Arby's and Burger King.
She loves her Arby's.
Specifically
guys.
one thing from
She
Burger
is
King.
the only person keeping them in business.
Arby's gets so much hate.
Yeah.
Okay, Arby's food, it's actually delicious. Every time I've gone there, it's one of the
You just
fresher.
discredited everything you said before that.
What did I say?
Just all the things, everything we've been talking about. Now you say also I like Arby's. Everybody's gonna go, oh, never mind.
What?
Nothing. Just like your political views, your religious views. Also, I like Arby's. Now everybody's gonna say, you know what I mean?
If anyone was on board with me up until that point, Arby's lost them.
Yes, exactly.
No, seriously, Arby's gets so much hate for no reason. It's delicious. Okay, it's delicious.
Why do you believe the economy is great? I have no idea. I didn't know. I have no idea. Is it?
There's a lot of aspects. Like I said, there's a lot of room for improvement. But just the ability to, like the what's it called? What's the phrase? Wait for it. I'm blanking. The cost of living.
The cost of living.
The cost of living. The ratio of things that you have to like. It's with inflation. You know how bad inflation. What?
Yes,
inflation
I'm aware of inflation.
Okay.
For sure.
Inflation has gotten better. It's not great, but it's better to the point where it's like you can actually accomplish a little bit of, your money actually goes towards a little bit of buying power. I know everyone's in uproar about the increase in gas prices, but that's the nature of what war happens. Like that's happened. I'm still paying a lot less than what I remember paying, over $4 a gallon. I think that was was it Bush?
Yeah.
Time is an illusion to me. But there was I was like paying over $4 a gallon, and so as long as it never reaches up to there again, like. I don't know.
I have no idea.
But what's it called? I'm blanking on so many terms, but the housing market and everything, despite the fact that I still, as a single woman, I'll probably never be able to buy a house on my own. It is still, it's becoming more attainable for people to buy houses as long as, as long as,
oh my gosh.
I really am blanking on so many terms, like big corporations and everything. Like,
yeah.
Stop. We have to get the big corporations to stop buying single family homes.
Right.
That's asinine to me. So
yeah.
we are mirrored, yes.
Yeah.
But I believe is that God is working through him slowly. He's better than his first term.
Is it? Good.
Yeah. The hard thing is I forget where in the Bible it talks about it, but pray for your nation. Pray for the welfare of your nation, because the welfare of your nation is tied to your welfare. I don't care who is in the office. I will always pray for their success. The president's success is our country's success, and therefore individual everybody's success kind of thing. The people who just don't like him and want his downfall, you're literally asking for your own downfall. That's crazy to me. Hate him all you want, but at least pray for his success because that is tied to your success. You know, feel whatever you're going to feel, but let's be logical about this kind of thing. So is there room for improvement? There's always going to be room for improvement. Can I stand the guy? No, not really, but I can't argue with the fact that a lot of his policies have been implemented and have worked out for the benefit of this nation. You know, and the whole thing with the war going on. Oh, we're getting political now. No, I don't so much support the war, the cost of living, gas price, the cost of war. You know, when war goes on, the demand for oil and gas and everything that goes up because it's being spent elsewhere, and so the price of it goes up.
Heard that isn't actually the case. I could be wrong, but I heard that that's kind of an illusion, and they're kind of taking advantage of the situation to just charge us more for gas.
Oh, I'm not saying that that's not possible.
I don't know. That's just what
But either way, you can see that anytime there's a war going on, gas prices go up. There is that, you know, you know, what exactly it's going up for, I don't know the logistics of like the behind the scenes kind of thing. But I'm still not paying $4 a gallon. But what was I saying? What are we asking? No. Do I support war? I don't support war in any fashion. But the fact of life is that people are greedy and evil and mean, and there's going to be war. And we're at war with a regime that calling for our death, would celebrate our death, would dance on our graves. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not rejoicing in it. Like, no, I will never rejoice in war. But it is the fact of that's what happens in a fallen world. Like, that's just, people are evil and they want evil things to done. To done? What is to done? And so other people have to go in and stop other people from doing evil things. It is a regime that wants our death.
There's a lot of comments.
Do I support the war? No. Do I understand why war is happening?
Oh boy, we're getting political. Guys, I don't know what's happening.
That's okay, Halo Ground. We absolutely can have differing opinions. Can you kind of give us your stance on it? Like, what are your thoughts on it? We're not super in the know. We don't talk about this a whole lot because we're not like.
You want to know what I want to talk about? Is the freaking inflation of milk crates.
I know nothing about that.
I want to buy milk crates. Why are they $7, $8 for one milk crate?
Why do you want milk crates?
I just wanted to make some little shelves out of them in my closet so I could put my pants and shoes in them. Why is it $7 for one milk crate? That's too much. Something's wrong. We need to fix that. Is that not ridiculous?
I'm sorry, I'm reading. Is this Quinn?
Yeah.
See, a decline in inflation often leads to recession, especially when the purchasing powers of U.S. citizens decrease because they are scared to spend their money. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, we've seen, like, there's the rise and fall in, like, supply and demand and the willingness to spend your money and everything. And so that's why there's a lot of times you have to weather out the storm. And that's why prudence over fear. And that's why you shouldn't live your life in fear. You should be smart about your investments. You shouldn't be just going out and like buying nonsense, but don't stop spending your money. Don't stop living your life because something is going on, you know? Don't live in fear. And this is literally, and I'm not just trying to be like a Bible thumping nonsense, but that is why living for God is so important because like I said, as soon as I gave my heart to him, I stopped living in fear. I don't have anxiety anymore. I have the world ripped out. The world. That's so dramatic. But I have my dream of going to Scotland potentially ripped out from under me, and I'm fine. And I'm at peace with it. I'm not upset. And so war is going on, and as much as my heart breaks for the people who are going through this nonsense and the innocent people that are caught up in it, my heart breaks for them. But it's like when you have the peace of knowing that you have someone in control and that even if bad things happen to you, he's working it for your good, there's just peace. There's just peace in all of that. Protein powder is $60 now. That is rough. Go buy a chicken.
Oh, maybe.
Go buy a rotisserie chicken and get your protein for the day.
How much is rotisserie chicken right now?
That I don't know. They're probably like equivalent of $60.
Probably.
I don't know. Eggs
I
is
just
too
want some milk
expensive. Aren't they?
crates.
Yeah.
If anybody has milk crates they're getting rid of, hit me up because I just want some.
I have not a milk crate. Sorry. You can make
I need
some?
like make.
Oh, sorry. Maybe not.
How do you make a milk crate?
I don't know. I gotta go. I gotta
With
go to
that,
work.
I'm gonna dip. Oh, Eric's calling me. Gotta hang up. Sorry.
I do. I have to work and.
What do you mean by make a milk crate?
No, I just mean like grab some old wood and make a box.
Like for the freaking hammer and nail?
DIY, baby.
You gotta buy wood though.
Go to a scrapyard. I don't know.
Ew.
Go to a construction place and say, hey, you got any leftover wood? They'll chuck some at you.
At my head.
Yeah.
That'd knock me right out.
Yeah. After
I don't
catcalling you a
even
little
know
bit.
what just. Oh goodness. I don't even know what just happened. What were we just talking about?
Okay, bye, beautiful God's work. Oh, Anthony Royers this week. You know the one I want, the one I needed. Only $20. Oh, man. Well, that's good. I'm glad that what you need is only $20.
Guys,
rather
don't
than
ask me about
$60.
politics. I really don't know what's going on, but I choose to be that way because
It can become
it's
disheartening.
Too much. It's too much for a peewee little brain of mine.
It's disheartening when you cram your brain with so much awfulness. But
Right.
then you just fall back
It's
on
all
faith, baby.
distracting. Like, there's no point in it. I don't know. Don't ask me, guys.
Yeah, I'm
I
bad
avoid-
with like
I'm blissfully ignorant about it.
I'm bad with the details and everything, but you put like a situation in front of me and I can kind of see like where it would go or like why this would be negative, why this would be positive. You know, but a lot of those
'Cause you're
take
smart.
time.
I'm not
A
smart.
lot of like okay, so the implementation of a lot of policies take time to see the benefits. Sometimes a lot of policies are like it gets worse before it gets better. But policies are put into place for long-term
Oh,
benefits
Halo
rather
Ground
than
is over us.
rather than short-term immediate success and turnaround and everything. Those very rarely happen. If it's immediately successful, long-term it's probably going to go downhill. So we're looking for long-term progress rather than immediate solutions. Sometimes.
No more Halo Ground.
Okay, that's okay.
What do we do? What happened?
We just politically differ, and sometimes people
Oh.
can't stand people with politically different views. That's okay. It was fun while it lasted. Bye, friend.
I'm gonna miss that name, but
Yeah.
whatever. Good luck to ya.
Okay. Good luck to you too, Halo Ground. Good luck in your future and your podcast. Thank you. And on that note, I have to go to work.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Go check out this book, folks. It's a really good book.
Check out the book. Check out the
Book.
podcast.
I can't believe I didn't finish my tea. My feet are cold.
Finish it. Oh.